Hi, welcome to Juice Bar. Today we're gonna mix a Barnaby Jones. So the Barnaby Jones is a flip cocktail from Def & Co. created in 2013 by Maura McGuigan. This season I haven't made a single flip cocktail yet, and because I had a really light lunch, I could really go for one right now. So let's get down to mixing. Let's start out with a whole egg. Then let's go on with the coffee. The recipe calls for 12 beans of coffee whole. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put maybe 6 or so, and I'm gonna tap them slightly just to break them, so to extract more flavor. I think that should be alright, just like that, and we save a bit of coffee beans. Then we go on with the heavy cream. I have here my heavy 47% fat fresh cream and 15 milliliters of it, or half an ounce. Then we go on with 15 milliliters or half an ounce of maple syrup, staking deliciousness on deliciousness. Then 15 milliliters more of Cynar, l'amaro a base di carciofo, artichoke amaro, just 16% ABV. I always describe it as really sweet and really bitter at the same time. Let's see how it's gonna play in this cocktail. And then we finish with an ounce and a half or 45 milliliters of blended scotch. So I have 1,000 scotch whiskey over there, and they're all single malt, and I always have only this one blended scotch, which is the Dewar Illegal Smooth, which is actually really nice. So 45 milliliters of this, and we are done as far as contents of our shaker go. Instructions says to first give it a dry shake without ice, so let's do that. And then give it a and then give it a shake with ice. Let's fine strain it in a chilled coupe, and I'm gonna use an even finer strainer than usual, what I usually use for tea, because I don't want for coffee powder to get into my cocktail. It's gonna take a little bit more effort to get it to seep through this fine strainer, but I think it's gonna be worth it. And finally we decorate by grating some cinnamon on top.
"15 minutes later."
And there you go, a Barnaby Jones by Def & Co. Cheers. Nice. Nice. Not 100% sure about the Cynar. With its bitterness in the background, the flavor kinda hides itself as a variation on the coffee, but I can still tell it's there, and I think I don't need it. Maybe we can do the same cocktail just using Caffè Borghetti, skipping the Cynar and the coffee grains, maybe. So here's Giulio from the future. I just couldn't stop thinking about the possibility of a version of a cocktail that would be simpler and better using Caffè Borghetti. So let's get down to mix this thing I just thought that could work. So we start with the egg. We skip the coffee beans because we are going to use Caffè Borghetti, and that's going to work as both amaro and coffee flavor. Then we go with 15 milliliters of heavy cream. Oh, that's a bit more, but it's okay. 15 milliliters of Caffè Borghetti. If you don't have Caffè Borghetti, you have to have another really intense coffee liqueur. Then 50 milliliters of maple syrup. And 45 milliliters of whiskey. I'm also gonna switch from the blended scotch to bourbon, because why not? I think bourbon is just gonna taste great here. Let's get some ice. And let's give this bad boy a shake. I'm gonna skip the double shaking. I'm just gonna shake once. Trying to beat a bit of energy in it. Let's fine strain in our chilled flanged coupe. And we are supposed to finish with cinnamon. Okay. And there you go, a variation on the Barnaby Jones. Cheers. You know what's missing? Chocolate bitters. No, it's really good. Yeah, it was a tad on the sweet side, but adding chocolate bitters, I mean, I said it time and time again, chocolate and coffee is perfect combo. These are bitter, so they kind of tone down a bit the sugar in the cocktail, and I think this will be a great combination. Maybe 2 dashes. Okay. Let's add one more dash, and I'm gonna add 1 dash of my chocolate bitters, which are even a bit more bitter than the ones from Scrappy. I made these following some weird alchemy. I think they taste pretty good. Yeah, even better. Yeah, this is good. So in the end, 2 dashes of chocolate bitters. Then you go 15 of cream, 15 milliliter of maple syrup, 15 milliliter of Caffè Borghetti or other really intense coffee liqueur, 1 egg of course, and 45 milliliters of bourbon. And this is just great. I couldn't get over that weird bitterness of a Cynar. Didn't quite play well with me. In a sense that Barnaby Jones is more interesting, a bit more weird, but this is just tastes better. This is more what I want from a flip, which is energizing, tasty, slightly sweet cocktail. And this is great. I will call this the Kojak. Barnaby Jones was apparently a detective. Many years, I guess, from the 70s or even before. Never saw that. I think Kojak was a cool detective. He was famous in Italy in the 80s, but yeah, I don't remember ever watching an episode. But it's kind of cool name, so this is gonna be a Kojak. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, share with anybody you like and don't like. Shake yourself a nice flip cocktail, and hopefully I will see you next time. Cheers. You know, I've been here in Japan for like 20 years almost, and I have my up and down with this country. Sometimes I like it, sometimes not so much. But one thing I surely love is how they try to make everything cute with a funny character. Look at this cream packaging. It shows that to have the best whipping result, you should put ice around the bowl, and you should keep it definitely in the freeze or freezer. And look at the fridge, how cute it is. Look how cute this little fella is. Please put me in the fridge. I love that.